Well, we here tonight. I hope y'all like our theme song. We have been actively, just really contemplating some of the ideals that we come up with in this with Wobiz Fam. It stands for Women Entrepreneurs Balancing Business and Family. We put three words together: women, business, family, and came up with this Wobiz Fam, which is our new word that we just made up about a month or two ago. Anyway, tonight you have your host. I am Teresa Barron, and it is also with our lovely Shanitha Johnson. And listen, we are here tonight going over some really important stuff, y'all, because you know how it is. It can be a struggle balancing, the entrepreneurial journey, um, the whole business piece, and then also meeting the needs of your family. And I want to say family includes friends and other relationships that need to be balanced, because I know that it's not just, the immediate family. Sometimes, Shanitha, it's everybody. It's
For
all the
sure.
folks that want to be connected to us. And I find it to be a blessing, but I also find it to be a big challenge because we got to have some space, right, to be able to get ourselves rebalanced. So
For
that's
sure.
that's what it's about. So listen, I'm gonna say something that might sound crazy to y'all. And it's, first of all, making more money does not necessarily mean you are building wealth. And I'm gonna talk to you a
Mm,
little bit about that tonight, Shanitha. That's got to
yeah.
be our subject, right? We got to talk about it.
Yeah. It got to be said.
So I want you to, kind of get into this subject because we've already had some points that we brought up about this topic.
Yeah.
So, share girl.
Yeah. So this may be hard for people to hear because when you think about money and you're building a business, you're not building wealth. We
Mm.
believe I just make more that I'll be good, right? We think that. But what's the issue, Teresa, with
Yeah, the
that?
real issue isn't that. It's not how much you make. It's what you do with the money that you make, because you want
Mm,
that money to do something for you, right? What do
yeah.
you want it to do for you? Well, let's just talk about it, and let's talk about it really early on in this conversation. So what do you
Yeah.
think?
Let's think about this very early on. Do you feel like your income is actually building wealth? If you're honest about it, do you think that? Or are you just keeping things going? So drop in
Yeah,
the chat, are you building or are you really
those are
maintaining?
good questions.
That,
Those are
yeah, I
really
mean,
good
they
questions.
honest, they hard, but it's the truth, Teresa.
Yeah, building or maintaining, y'all. Which one is
Mm,
it? See, here's what I call the trap, and it's a real trap. And believe you me, if you've been doing, business for any period of time, then you can make really good money, right? You can make
yes.
really good money, and your income does go up, up, up. It can definitely increase, and you find out all these people were lying to you, trying to say you was only worth X amount of dollars per hour. But here's the
Mm,
thing. What happens to most of us is we also increase our lifestyle at the same time from all those things and all
yeah.
those places and all those expectations the things that we felt like we were lacking before we had the ability to go get it, right? So
Yeah.
that is the problem. That is a big, big, big problem. Now, what
And
we
you
say,
know what they call that? They have a term for that. It's called lifestyle creep.
yeah, ooh,
Because the money comes in,
and
but
then
more money goes out. And then what?
well, what happens is nothing actually changes and you just end up back in the same. Okay, you broke at a different level. Now you're extra broke.
Yes, yes. Oh
But
my
you might look
God.
good, but you broke at a different level. Y'all know what I
Come
mean?
on.
Broke
And
at a different level. Nothing's changed. You still owing bills. You still trying to rat race. You still trying to figure out where you broke at a different level.
yeah,
So
I like that. I have not heard like that, but I like that because to be real, right? So now you're working harder, you're earning more, but you're still dependent on the same system, the same money as your lower broke level, right?
mm,
That is the
it
truth.
was easier when you was lower broke.
Oh my God, right? So
It make
let's
you
talk about
rethink things. Like just like we go back.
let's talk about income versus wealth, Teresa, because we have to really get into this topic because it's real. Lifestyle creep is very real.
Lifestyle creep.
Yes,
Let's
lifestyle creep.
define something clearly. Income is what you earn, right? But wealth is what you can control.
Yeah.
That
And income is active. Wealth is structured. There's a difference. They are not the same.
mm-mm.
Because what happens when you stop working, Teresa?
Income stops when you stop, right? So, and,
Ugh.
and I think we all feel that. Don't you feel that?
Yeah.
Income stops when you stop. And do you want to stop? You do want
Yeah.
to stop. We all want to
Yeah.
stop. But guess what? If you have the right systems and you make the right plan and you put the right people, wealth keeps working. Wealth keeps working. It is the thing that sustains and maintains the whole big system. It
For
needs to
sure.
work for you, right?
Yeah. And that's why we as women entrepreneurs often get stuck because we're building income, but we're not building the system to sustain it.
Mm,
So that's the problem.
hmm So this is where we're going to get honest, y'all. Let's be honest, really get honest. How many of you have had a season where you made just a tremendous amount of money, really, really good money, but you still felt like this is just not enough?
Mm,
Like what you were not achieving what you needed to because maybe in the back of your mind you felt like in order to keep this up, I got to keep going, I got to keep doing, I got to keep that hamster wheel, even as an entrepreneur, right?
yeah.
Not enough if you've ever felt that. Drop it
Yeah.
in the chat. Let people know that it's not just me or Shanitha, you or
Is
anybody else out there. This is a common feeling, y'all. This is something we got to deal with.
it is very real. That hamster wheel is very real. Oh my God. The hamster wheel is very real.
Yes.
We as women carry so many layers, layer after layer, business, family, the
Family,
household, the future planning, ourselves. We
friends.
carrying a lot. And
Yeah.
so what happens when we doing that, Teresa? What happens?
So when money isn't structured, the pressure multiplies and it becomes
Oh,
it's just a big thing that you must manage, you must deal with, and
ooh,
the stress goes up is really what happens. I'm gonna tell you what else happens: blood pressure medication, headaches,
yes.
overweight, overeating, not taking
Anxiety.
care of yourself, anxiety, all that happens too. Y'all know what, y'all, I know y'all know this, but we just want to go through it because there is a solution for it. And
Mhm.
Shanita, talk to us about a little bit more about this.
Because before we even get into that, the
Mm,
reason you feel all this pressure, the anxiety, blood pressure,
mm,
whatever, you feeling frustrated because now you're responsible for more,
mm.
but still operating in the same system that you don't control. It's
Right.
like pressure on top of pressure. And so, how do you change that? Where does the shift happen? How can they change that, Teresa?
Stop asking, how do I make more money? That's what you got to do.
Mm,
You got to stop
yeah.
trying to just keep asking about that because that's the wrong question. Now, what should
Mm,
we start asking? I know there is a question you should start asking.
yeah. And that question is, how do I make my money work? How I make it work for me? That is the appropriate question to ask. Because why?
Wealthy thinking, it's a different thought. It is not the
Mm.
same thought as how do I make more money? So what is it?
Wealthy, a wealthy mindset asks, where's my money going? Who is benefiting? And how do I keep it working for me? Those are three very distinct questions that the wealthy ask.
Hmm. And that's a powerful statement because here's the deal. If your money isn't working for you, it's
Mm.
working for somebody else. You better
Yeah.
understand that.
And
You
this is
better
where you
understand that.
can you say that? We need to say that again.
All
Can
right,
we get a
I'm gonna
rewind on
say it
that?
slowly. If your
Yeah.
money is not working for you, it's
Mm.
working for someone else. And that's
Yeah.
not the deal.
Ouch. Ouch. The truth hurts, but we need it, right?
Hmm.
And this is where legacy comes into play. Legacy.
Yeah. Legacy. See, here's legacy. Legacy is not built on income alone. It's built on so much more. What is
Yeah,
it? Layer.
legacy is built from systems, from structure, from control, from clarity.
Hmm.
That's legacy.
Hmm. And then
And
how that our families change financially from that, right?
for
Uh,
sure.
so what do we got here? What do we got here? Where are we going with it?
So let's think about this as we are closing out. What is one thing you learned about money the hard way? We have all had hard money lessons. I don't care who you are, we have it. So
Yep.
drop in the chat. What is one thing you learned about money the hard way? Don't be shy because why, Teresa? Why shouldn't people be shy about this in the
Because no,
chat?
look, y'all, most of us were never taught. That's the bottom line. They don't teach
Yeah.
this in school. Our parents don't necessarily know it. Most of them are not entrepreneurial. People have
Nope.
been working from, sun up to sundown for eons, forever, and then we might have had an occasional entrepreneur, but even they did not get the systems because a lot of times they'll work until the day they die. It's
Yes.
just what
And
happens.
and now that you're aware,
Now that you're aware, this is where the change begins. This is where tomorrow doesn't have to be like yesterday. And this is where the
yeah.
difference can come in.
Because here at Wobiz Fam, we
Mm,
are not just building businesses just to build businesses. That's
nope.
not how we operate. What are we doing?
We are building businesses and success that honors the whole woman, y'all, the whole woman. And I'm going to tell you something. If that's something that you want to see in your world, go with us on this journey because we're on a journey and join us for Woe Biz Fam because we're going to come up with all kinds of things that are going to help you raise your energy and get what you came for. But it's going to be about success of the whole woman, not just wearing you out and tiring you down and making things more difficult. We want to see you succeed entirely as a whole woman, right? So, Shanita, you gonna play that music? What you gonna do? Y'all
Yes.
going to like and share? Give us some love. We need you out there to go ahead and like and share. If you know another woman entrepreneur who can benefit from some of the things we're talking about and wants to have community with this kind of information, solid.
Yes. Check out our new song, you guys. Drop in the comments what you love and what you like about it. Here it
Mhm.
is. Let's get it. Let's get it. Can you hear it, Teresa?
A little bit, yep.
Welcome to Wobiz Fam, Wobiz Fam, where women entrepreneurs rise, where women in business build legacy, success that honors the whole woman. She's building a life with purpose and vision, leading boldly with strength and precision, balancing life, everyone she owns, creating futures for the seeds she sows. Success, success, but this is always bad. Women in business, women on track, balancing family while building more, creating legacy for everyone. Success that honors the whole woman, every challenge, every hope we bring, every future. Our children away, all women rising, changing the plan, building tomorrow, building tomorrow. It's better. Stay strong, do it, stay strong, answer. Yeah, she's hot, she's free, she's making a stand, legacy prosper. Business, I'm trying, on the success that honors the whole woman. There it is, you guys. Hope you enjoy it. Check us out again here next Monday, 7 p.m. CST, 8 p.m. EST.
We here tonight. I hope y'all
Yes.
like the song.
All right. See y'all very soon.
Good night, y'all. See
Good
y'all.
night.
Have a great week too. Don't forget to like and share.